My ninjas, what is good? Have I got a banger for you today? The 3.1 Annie live stream for ZZZ was this morning, and they crushed it. Absolute cinema, a banger all around. But I'm not here to waste your time. Let's dive into it. So, up first, what we all been waiting for, the Angel Milk, Remielle. She is coming. And let's be honest, so are the rest of us. But off her gameplay in the live stream, and it looks freaking phenomenal. I'm pretty sure we've all seen it. Let's dive into it a little bit. So, for those who don't know, Remielle, she's a new attribute, Lumen Flux. And with Lumen Flux means a whole new anomaly being Refringe. And what Refringe basically does, if I understood this correctly, it basically turns into the anomaly of whatever character she swaps into or the next anomaly triggered. So it will turn into assault / physical if you like swap into like a Jane Doe, or a windswept if you swap it into your Valina and using the wind attribute and so on and so forth. Her playstyle revolves, it kind of reminds me of Astra. It's kind of like you swap into her, you press a few buttons, and then she's just off field until you know she's ready to be swapped back on again. Up next, Sigrid, who is an ice attacker who revolves around chain attacks. Ice is probably the element that people need the least, if I'm being completely honest with you, but I'm still going pull for her, because she looks freaking sick. She is a damage dealer that revolves around chain attacks. So listen, if you see my normal pull video, which if you haven't is right here, by the way, I knew Normal was going to be her best in slot. They showed off, we get new story. They're also introducing a new mode for Deadly Assault. So we get an updated Deadly Assault. We're also getting a new game mode called Labyrinth Operations. The best way I can describe what the Labyrinth Operation is like an extraction shooter. Think back to that Bang Boo event we got before season 3, the one where you play as EOs at an amusement park. It's gonna be like that. But moving on. Up next we got the banners. So now, phase 1, we getting Remielle, of course, and her engine. Then we also getting a rerun of Arya and her engine. Now, in phase 2, we getting Sigrid, and we're getting the selector banner, like the one they did before, where you get to choose between one of 3 characters. First is a guarantee. There's no 50-50 on that first time you get an S rank. So the 3 in that banner are Dylan and Harumasa. Haru mains rejoice. Y'all finally getting y'all chance to get them. Or copies if you wish to do so. And then, they also have their engine banner and stuff like that. We are getting an S-rank selector, and it ain't no standard S-ranks this time around. They are given a limited S-rank selector, and your choices between the 5 are Jane, Lucia, Hugo, Trigger, and S-Amp. And you also get to choose between pick one of their respective engines as well. And we're also getting 30 pulls for this anniversary. We are getting 2 new drop disc sets. The first set being Feathered Fate, which the 2-piece will increase anomaly proficiency by 30, and the 4-piece, when the equipper enters the battlefield or is switched to as the active character, they gain a buff for 15 seconds. Anomaly proficiency is increased by 50, and if the equipper attribute is Lumen Flux, their attribute anomaly damage increased by 15%, and the 2-piece is nice to be a general set too. And then our second disc set is called Thorned Rose. The 2-piece of that increases defense by 16%, and the 4-piece set, the equipper's damage is increased by 15% when the equipper's initial defense is greater than or equal to 1,000 or 1,800. Their crit rate is increased by 8% or 16%. And this only means we getting a defense scale and damage deal in the near future. By the way the disc sets look, because I highly doubt this is meant for Sigrid, judging by the design alone. But my guess is that based on the design, it is for, what was her name? Claret? I think that her name is the blonde-headed twin-tail lady. I think this is, judging by the design alone for the disc set, it matches her aesthetic kinda good. So that's my bet on who's this disc set is for. Okay, up next, skins. We getting 3 new skins this pack. You know, we getting 2 for Remielle, her swimsuit skin, and her black dress skin. For Sigrid, we getting a swimsuit skin, and then we getting a free Lucy skin through the summer event. So it's another swimsuit skin. She looks cute. Sigrid and Remielle look hot. I don't need to tell you any more than that in terms of the skins. They're skins. I guess a bonus is for Remielle, since she's getting 2 skins, they are doing a bundle where you can buy both skins at a discounted price. They are updating the 50-50 loss pool to include Caesar, Julian, and then Yanagi. And then they've also included the engines, Banatu, and, you know, include their engines as well. Out of the 3 of them, Yanagi is probably the best. Her mindscapes aren't the best, but better. They are a lot better than Julian and Caesar's. But honestly, at this rate, anything would be better than getting another freaking Nekomata, Grace, Lycon, whatever character you keep getting repeatedly now, and probably have M6 of at this point. For me, it's Reina and Grace. But I guess you could also use them to buy them in the shop, so maybe. Moving on, agent potential / buffs. We getting them for 3 new characters. We getting them for the rat. We getting Jane Doe buffs, Nekomata. So your Nekomata that's probably been collecting dust since 1.0. You can probably finally get some use out of or have a reason to use her, potentially. And then the MILF Maid, Rena. And me personally, I'm looking forward to Rena's buff the most because I have an M6 Rena, like I mentioned, and this is what I've been waiting for. They announced a new spending event. We don't know the exact amount, but you do get to choose between Vivian, Astra, and Seed, and then getting our first ever, at least I think first ever, triple drop event, so you can get triple drive discs and triple the material, which honestly, I need that, bro. I have built essentially 3 characters, 4 and 5 characters with Remielle and Sigrid back to back to back. I need that. My Denny's are looking absolutely atrocious right now, so give me all of that. And then last but certainly not least, and this is a big one, they announced a collab, their first ever collab, and we will be getting a collab with HSR, Honkai Star Rail, one of Hoyo's other games for those who do not know. Now, there are some words on the street going around saying that we will be getting Robin from HSR coming to ZZZ. If you don't know Robin, I'll throw a picture up of her on screen right now. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this. I'm not the biggest Robin fan. I'm gonna still pull for regardless. Again, another waifu, no waifu gets left behind and all that. And then for the Honkai Star Rail side of things, if you do play Honkai Star Rail or interested, they are getting Ellen and Astra. Now take that with a massive grain of salt. Nothing is concrete yet, but they did announce that this collab is relatively soon. It's coming in the winter of 2026. So in December. So yeah, but my ninjas, that is all I got for you today. 3.1 is looking to be a massive, wonderful pack. The devs have cooked, knocked it out of the park. It's looking to be probably one of the best patches Hoyo has ever released for ZZZ. Be on the lookout because there will be a ton of videos covering this. Like I mentioned, I will be doing a video on who you should pick for your 5 or your S rank selector and their engines. We'll also be covering things like the spending event, how that works, because I brought the previous spending event, maxed it out, all that. And I'll also be covering, the new covering Jane, Nekomata, Rena, all that. So you have some insight before you fully commit. But anywho, if you enjoyed the video, you already know what to do. Reach out and slap that like and subscribe button right in the bad cheek one time. Just like how you want to slap your favorite ZZZ waifu right in the bad cheek one time. Leave me a comment telling me what you're looking forward to the most when 3.1 drops. And until next time, Ninjas roll out.